Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel AYURVEDA Basking. Today we are going to discuss the most important MCQ from Rasha Shastra and Bheshajya Kalpana paper 2. And basically in paper 2 there are so many formulation are given. So along with these questions we are going to discuss some small concepts also and some other question that can come from that specific topic. So let's start our video. And the first question is, as per the Bheshajya Ratnavali, what is true regarding the Paramabhesham? Actually this question is from your first chapter, that is Oshadam Prayoga Vijnanam, and the two lines are given. Yuktam Matram Mahaviryam Gandha Varna Rasanvitam means it is having a Mahavirya, along with is having a Gandha, Varna and Rasa. Kitad Bhakshitam Shuddham Mritam Lohatam, and it should not be it should not be infested with the Kita and all. So both our statement is correct. Next question is, which of the following is not an ingredient of Guruchi Kvatha? So out of this, purport is not the ingredient of Guruchi Kvatha. Next question is, actually it is a very simple, it's a definition of our pharmacovigilance, the science and activities which comprises those activities concerning with the detection, assessment, understanding and prevention of adverse drug reaction or any other possible drug related problem is known as the pharmacovigilance. Next question is again from a shloka. Following feature due to the Ashuddha Apakva Rasa Varga Sevanyam are linked with which are? Tanoti Tapakam Karoti Rakta Jangadan. Actually it is related with your Gandhaka. Then Ashta Mahagada are the Ashuddha Apakva Rasa Varsevanya are linked with. So Ashta Mahagada is generally related with the Tamara and Sapta are related with the Loha Sevanam. According to the Rasa Tarangani, what is the therapeutic dose of Shuddha Gandhaka? Shuddha Gandhaka is having the dose of 1 to 8 rati. What is the proportion of the Saptika Jala in Kankshi Jala or Dravya as per Rasa Tarangani? I think this is somewhat tough question. You can remember it as it is 2 Mamsa Kankshini in 2 Palajala. What is the duration of administration of Arogya Vardhani Gutika as per Rasaratna Samucha? So in Shloka they are mentioning the mandala and some compilation giving like 48 days the mandala. What is the therapeutic dose of Chandra Prabhavati according to Sharda Samhita? So in Shloka it is giving like 1 Karsha, or along with that Charka like Acharya has mentioned Chatushana. So Chatushana means 4 shana. Shana is 3 grams, so it also comes 12 gram. Next is so that's why it's not the 1 shana, it's a Chatushana, and the right answer is the 1 karsha. What is the Roga Adhikara? That is a formulation mentioned under the Parvala Panch Amrita. So Parvala Panch Amrita is mentioned under the Gulma Roga Adhikara. What is the Anupana of Samirna Panga Rasa as per Ayurvedic Formulary of India? Samirna Panga is one of the Kupi Pakwa Rasayana, and the Anupana is the betel leaf and honey, both is the Anupana. What is the Sahapana of Pushyanga Churna as per Ayurvedic Formulary of India? This is, I think, very important question because the same question repeated in many places, so you should remember this. Sahapana of Pushyanga Churna is basically the Tandula Ambu or Shodram. What is the Roga Adhikara of Sudarshana Churna? Sudarshana Churna we are taking for generally Jivra, and the Roga Adhikara is also the same. Jivra is the Roga Adhikara for this Sudarshana Churna. Yathe Ishta Ahara Navapi Yo Rupam Uddavanam O Bhojanam is a comment for dose of which of the following formulation. So actually it is one of the dose for comment for the Yogaraj Gugulu and the Chavan Parasham. Then comes, which among the following is the general recommended and used for internal oral administration? So internal oral administration is basically the Narayana Tela. Right answer will be the option A, because this Neeli Bringadi Tela is generally Tela for hair and also external application. Lepa Guti is also external application, and Panchguna Tela is also external application. Which of the following statement for emulsion is correct? It is the oil in water emulsion. Say water as a major phase. Find out the correct pair of principal indication of formulation is So these are the actually come from that nutraceutics unit. In that he's asking like Sobhagya Shundi Paka. So Sobhagya Shundi Paka is out of this comes in the women's health. Then Arjuna Shir Paka is basically for the cardioprotective, and Chavan Prasham is for the geriatric health. Identify the correct pair of Anupana for indication of Keshura Gugulu as per Sharangdhara Samhita. So it is basically in Kushta we have to give with the Khadira Kvata. There are like many Anupana are given for different conditions. So out of which in Kushta we have to give it with the Khadira Kvata. What can be the most appropriate protocol for mode of drug administration of medicine for the management of Vrana? The local external application with direct act medicine and include dhupana and oral etc. Then comes the according to the Charaka Samhita Prashasta Bheshja Lakshana. So Prashasta Bheshja, there is a shloka like Bahutam Aneka Vidakalpanam Yogyatom Sampacheti Chachuskoyam. These are the four characteristics that a Prashasta Bheshja should have. Bahuta, it should be abundant. Then Yogyatam, it's have all the phytochemical that is needed for a particular action. Aneka Vidakalpana, we can make it in a various dosage form. So all of this is the right answer. Indication of Guduchi Sattva according to Sharangdhara Samhita. Guduchi Sattva is indicated for Prameha basically. Bhavana Dravya of Dhatri Loha. Bhavana Dravya for Dhatri Loha is the Amrita Kvata or the Guduchi Kvata. According to the Rasaratna Samucham, Apakva Abraka Bhasma Kos. Apakva Abrasa Kos. According to Rasaratna Samucham, two things are mentioned. One is the Manda Analam and second is the Meha. And along with that, 7 other things are also mentioned like Pida is there, Pida is there, Shaya is there, Shotha is there, Pandu is there, Meha is there, Kushta is there. According to the Rasaratna Samucham, the dose of Swarna Bhasma, so dose of Swarna Bhasma is basically the 2 gunja. The main chemical composition of Shilachuti is a fulvic acid because it is like organic mineral. Dose of Shuddha Gandhaka according to Rasatarangini, it is a repeated question, so it is very important. 1 to 8 Rati is the dose. Duration of administration of Arogya Vardhani Vati is the 1 mandala, and dose is also like very specific in Arogya Vardhani, that is the Rajakola Parmanam. In Shloka it is given Rajakola Parmanam, but according to AFI it is considered like 125 to 500 milligram. Then Anupana for Kumar Kalyana Rasa according to Bheshajya Ratnavali. So Kumar Kalyana Rasa is basically the mentioned in the Bala Roga Adhikaram, and we can remember for small children what we can give Shira with the Sita. So right answer will be the option A. According to the Sharangdhara Samhita, the quantity of Loha Bhasma in Chandraprabha. So this is the shloka's line I have written here. Dvikarsham Hateloham Chatu Karsha Sita Shilajatu Ashtakarsam. So you can remember there are like other ingredient also like Chandar Pravavacha, Mushtabu, Nimbam, Amrita, Darukam. They are all in the one Shana, and after that this Loha is a 2 Karsha, Sita is a 4 Karsha, Shilajatu and Gugulu is a 8 Karsha, and we the question is regarding the Loha Bhasma. So right answer will be the 2 Karsha, so 2 Karsha. According to the Bheshajya Ratnavali, the dose of Parvala Panch Amrita Rasa. So Parval Panchavarita is mentioned in the Gulma Adhikara, and the dose is the 1 Valla. According to Sharangdhara Samhita, Anupana for Mahamanjishta Adhikwatha is Karna and Gugulu. In Shloka it is written Karna and Gugulu. Karna is your Pippali. According to the Bheshajya Ratnavali, the main indication of Pushanga Chuna is it is used in the Asarigdara. And in the last set we discussed like what is the Anupana or Sahapana for this, that is the Tandulo Udakam. According to the Bheshajya Ratnavali, the main ingredient of Sudarshana Churna is Kirata Tiktam, and like in Arogya Vardhani we are taking the whole composition is Kutuki, like that in Sudarshana Kirata Tiktam is taken, that is maximum proportion. The main indication of Simhanath Gugulu is Amavata, and there are only 4 ingredients. One is your Triphala, that we have to take Triphala Kashaya we have to take, and this Kashaya is is a different Kashaya because its Kashaya we are making from the Churnita, not from the coarse particle. Next we have to take the Gandhaka, and Gandhaka is we are taking actually the 1 Pala. After that we have to take our koshika. Koshika means gugulu itself. Gugulus also we are taking the one pala. Then we have to take the eranda tela, and it is a unique formulation because it is including one of the tela also, and that is the eranda, having pichila snigdha guna, and it is actually the kudavamana. So these are the only 4 ingredients that is in the Simhanad Gugulu and specifically indicated for Amavata condition. Sublingual tablet means that placed under the tongue. Prinana Modakam is generally indicated for. So Prinana Modakam is indicated for the Shishu. According to the Sharangdara Samhita, Keshor Gugulu is indicated for Gulma, which the Anupana. For Gulma, it is recommended with, you have to take it with Varunadi Kwatha. Then comes the name the Nasya Karma where Churna is used. When we are using doing Nasya Karma with the help of Churna, it's known as a Pradhamna. The year in which the India joined the WHO ADR monitoring is 1997. Then these are the some other questions I have written here. They are the very important. I will share the PDF on the Telegram. So Guruchi Hima is mentioned in the Chhardi Rogadikara, and this all. These are the some dosage form you have. These are the some doses you can remember because like MCQ is coming from this portion. Swarna Makshika and Parvala having the same dose, half to 2 guncha. Swarna and Tamra have the same dose, 1/8 to half rati. Rajat is having the dose of half to 1 rati or Yashada also. Loha is having the dose of 1/4 to 2 rati. Then Vanga and Kamshi has the same dose. National Pharmacovigilance Center is in the New Delhi. Shilajatu is 2 to 8 rati. This is important actually. Then Gandhika is 1 to 8 rati. Garika is 2 to 4 rati. Vajra is given 1/32 to 1/16 rati. Then questions is bioavailability is, so bioavailability is the extent and the rate at which drug is absorbed into the bloodstream. Rogadikara of Guruchi Hima, so Guruchi Hima is mentioned in the Chhardi chapter, Chhardi Rogadikara, and the Anupana is with Madhu. Therapeutic indication for Gandhika Dhruti. Here I have drawn one diagram. You can understand what is this Gandhika Dhruti. So what is Dhruti? Dhruti means literal meaning a Dhruta nature, or which is when a metal is converted into the liquid state, and that liquid is sustained liquidity all the time. It's having the Nirlepatvam, it's having a Tejasatam, Laguta Guna, and it will not combine with the mercury in this state. So what is happening here? Gandhika Dhruti, we have to take Kalanshakam Dravya. We have to take the Kalamsham Dravyam. Kalamsham Vyosham we have to take. Kala Amsham means 1/16 part of Vyosha, and 1 is the Gandhika. 1/16 part how we are taking Vyosha having the 3 ingredient, that is Maricha, Pippali and Shundi. So we have to take individual as 1/16, 1/16, 1/16, and then we have to make then we have to spread this powder on this cloth, and this cloth having the dimension of Aratni Parmana. Then after that you have to roll it and make it as a sutra like consistency, like shape, and then you have to hold it. After that you have to do one thing more. You have to put it into the vessel which containing the tila tela, and you have to dip it into tila tela for 1 yama. After that you have to hold it with the samdamsha yantra like this, and you have to burn it from the 1 point. When you burn it, then with the time some drop of oil is getting poured. Then you have to collect that drops into one vessel, and for therapeutic you have to give 3 drops with the parada. Along with that you have to give the Nagavalli Savrasa, and this is your Gandhika Dhruti. It is given in Agni, Manda, Kasha, Shaya, Shula. All of these is the right answer. The pharmacological action exhibit by Abraka Bhasma, it is a hematic also, it is an antibacterial also. Kalpa Prayoga is advised. So first you have to understand what is this Kalpa Prayoga. Kalpa Prayoga is actually one specific dose related concept that is also known as a Vardhaman also, and it's specifically indicated for Parpati Kalpana, Parpati Rasayanam. So what is happening actually, Parpati we have to give starting dose as a 2 rati, then subsequently we have to increase 1 rati daily and up to 10 to 12 rati. then we have to wait for the curance of the disease. When disease is cured, you have to decrease it one by one, and you have to take it up to 2 rati. So this is known as a kalpa prayoga or vartaman prayoga, that is only and only indicated for parpati kalpana. अपक्व अब्रक भस्मा कोस छिद्दोद्र प्रमेह कषया पांडु हरित पार्श्व पीड़ा and shoda. So right answer will be the option D, A and B. It will lead to Shaya and Pandu, along with that Harit Pida and Parsho Pida. Dose of Naga Bhasma is 1/4 to 1 rati. Sirashula Haranam is the feature of Godanti Bhasma. You have to remember this. That is given in the shloka itself. Which of the following has been studied for its effect of diabetic neuropathy? So Vasant, actually, when we are going to study this formulation, they have the prameha as one of the indication, but out of this Vasant Kusmakar Rasa is having so many article regarding this diabetic neuropathy. So right answer will be the option B. The drug indicated for Viruddham Bheshja Bhava Javram. So what is the meaning of this Viruddha Bheshja term? It's saying that the Javra which is coming after the consumption of the Viruddha Ahara or the excessive drinking of Varitar. When a person is drinking the polluted water and he is getting Javra, or if a person is eating the uncompatible food, then he getting Javra. So on those conditions, Sudarshana Churna is recommended, and along with that same indication, same line is also explained for this Guruchi Adi Churna that treat fever from due to the Viruddha Ahara. Next question is, which of the following is indicated in Rakta Atisara? So Rakta Atisara Ulbanam is Kutja Aristam, and Kutja, you know, Polarina pubescens or antidysenteric are having a very good activity for this Atisara diseases. Dhanyam Pumsavanam Parama is the effect of, so it is actually the effect of the Phalagrita, and that is explained in the context of a reproductive health. Which of the following is a constituent of the Loma Shatna Lepa? So Loma Shatna Lepa is actually used for the excessive hair. If a person is having excessive hair growth, then for removal for those hairs, Loma Shatna Lepa is recommended, and there are various proportions in given. In our NCISM syllabus, this proportion is given actually. The Shankha 2 part, Hartala 1 part, and Shukti. Instead of Hartala, sometimes Manashila or Lavana is also uses. So right answer will be the C option. Which organization in India initiated the National Pharmacovigilance Program in 2003? So it is initiated by the CDSCO, that is Central Drug Standard Control Organization. Next is the Samsamnivati is the Ghana. So it is a Ghana of Guruchi that is given for fever, etc. Gandhaka is the ingredient of, out of this Gandhaka is the ingredient of a Simmanath Guglu. In last questions I have explained you this thing. This Simmanath Guglu have only 4 ingredients: Triphala, Gandhaka, Koshika, that is 1/1 and Chitraka or Arandam. Recommended Anupara for Kankyana Vatis. So Kankyana Vati is actually having different Anupana according to the Doshaja condition. For example, Vataja Gulma, it is recommended with the Madhya. And Pittaja, it is recommended with the Go Dugdha, Kapha with Go Mutta, and if a person is having the 3 dosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, then it is with the Dashamula. So how we are going to remember this? For example, we can remember through the basic concept. In our basic first year we study for the Vata pacification, we are using the first 3 rasa, Tattaradya Marutam Granthi, Tretiktadyam Kapam, or last 3 rasa for the Kapha. For Go Mutra, Mutra is generally, it's having a Katu Rasa. So Katu Rasa will pacify this Katu Rasa will pacify this Kapha dosha, and Madhya is having the Amla Rasa, so it will pacify the Vata dosha. Go Dugdha is a Madhura Rasa, so it will pacify the Pitta Roga. So in Madhya we have to give in Vataja Gulma we have to give it with Madhya. If in Pittaja Gulma we have to give it a Go Dugdha. In Kaphaja Gulma we have to give it a Go Mutra. Pharmacovigilance is the Rasha Shastra can be understood by. So pharmacovigilance, basically we are studying the ADR and all, that is adverse drug reaction. In Rasha Shastra, how we can get this ADR? We can get ADR when we are not doing proper shodhana of our mineral drug, because they are so potent. If we are not doing proper shodhana, then there are chance of the person whom we are giving that medicine will get some ADRs. So that's why the Avidhi Shodhana, Avidhi Marna Janya Vikara, we can correlate with the ADR or pharmacovigilance. Which Ayurvedic practice involved the application of herbal powder on the teeth on gum, that is known as a Pratisaranam? So right answer will be the option D. Next question is Garikadi Gutika Anjana used in. So this Garikadi Gutika Anjana is having only 4 ingredients: Garika, Sandva, Pippali and Tagara, and they are in the increasing order. Swarna Garika is a 1 part, Sandva is a 2 part, Pippali is a 4 part, Tagara is 8 part, and it is given in Netra Vigara, that is Abhishandi Vigara. So right answer will be the option C. Anupana of Palatrikadi Kwatha, that is what is the ingredient of this formulation? This is one of the formulation coming in the Amalki, first the single drug plant chapter, and there are drug like Triphala is there, Amrita is there, Nimba is there, Kirata Tiktam is there, and Vasaka is there. And for this formulation, Madhu is indicated as the Anupana. So right answer will be the option A. According to the Ayurveda Prakasha, Naga Bhasma is indicated. Naga Bhasma is indicated in Arshas, Grahani, Gulma. All of the above is the right answer. According to Rasa Trinkani, the Rasha and Virya of Shuddha Garika. So basically is Garika having a Kashaya Madhura Rasa and Shita Virya. So right answer will be the option A. Abraka Bhasma dose is 2 rati. This dose is very important. You can make some flow chart and remember this thing with the help of trick. According to the Rasa Tarangini, indication of Mukta Bhasma in Bala Roga is given Danto Bhedajanya Javra. So when when a small children is there, and generally when his or her tooths are break, then there is severe pain and also fever can come. So in that condition, Mukta Bhasma is recommended with the Rasa Sindura, or there are formulation also that is with the main ingredient as a Mukta Bhasma. The dose of Vasant Kusmaka Rasa is a 2 rati, and the same dose is for Vasant Malti Rasa is also. Rashona Shirapaka is indicated in. So this is the Falasruti I have written here. Vat Gulmam Udavartam Gridrasi Vishama Javram Harita Rogam Vidrati. So here Vat Gulma is the indication for Rasona Shirapakam. Anupana of Swasa Kuthara Rasa is Parna Khandain is given in our references, that is coming under the NCISM syllabus. But other references of Swas Kuthara Rasa included Madhu as also Anupana. Then comes the last question. Vasant Malti Rasa is indicated in. This Vasant Malti Rasa I already explained you. It is also having the dose of 2 rati, and this is indicated in basically the Dhatu Gat Javra. Gandhakadi Malahara is specially indicated in. This Gandhakadi Malahara is specially indicated one of the skin condition, that is Pama, and basically the Darune Pama. Next comes the dose of Kaparda Bhasma according to Rasa Tarangini. So it is also the 2 rati is the right answer. Brahmi Grita is not indicated in. Brahmi Grita is actually indicated in Unmada, Apasmara and Vata Vikara, but is not indicated in Graha Dosha. For this Graha Dosha, the particular formulation giving the Falasruti is Arvinda Asva, and that is saving the Sarva Roga Ghanam for Balana. Arvinda Asva is indicated in Sarva Roga Bala. Same question you can see in here. Then administration and duration of Arogya Vardhani Gutika is the 1 mandala. Palagrita is indicated in a reproductive health, and this is like important. You have to study this Palagrita. It can come for nutraceutics. Special indication for Keshwar Guglu is Kushta and Vatarakta. Dose of Savarna Bhasma according to Rasa Tarangani is 1/8 to 1/4 rati. And the National Pharmacovigilance Center is situated in the New Delhi. So here our questions end. Thank you guys.